I don't know what happened. It got disconnected or something. I don't know what happened. We'll see. If everybody comes back, I'll continue going. Otherwise, I don't know what happened. It went off. So, I don't know. I just know this. I know that we got training camp. EDP's lotion. Yo, everybody, how you doing? Hey, did it get knocked off? Did you guys get knocked off? Because I just got knocked off. Well, it went all funky on me. And then, I don't know. I had to go out. I was just curious if it went off on you guys. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. It got real dark and then just like kind of froze up and then boom. All right, so we're back. We're good. Hey, Sacred Eagle, are you in Florida? I love Florida. Love Florida. I love Florida. I love the beach. EDP's lotion. You selling? You selling product or what? Oh man, that's great, Sacred Eagle. I love it there. Nobody just glad. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. I don't know what happened. It just my screen went like black. So and then I saw somebody going, "You're offline" or something. Do you think our undrafted center will surpass Kelce as a starter? I think so, but isn't he hurt? I think in a couple years he will. I mean, hopefully. I was really happy that they had him. I thought he was going to push him this year, but I don't know how long he's out for. But what's his? I forget his name offhand too. I think next year he has a chance. Let's trade Kendricks for another. Trade Kendricks. I'll trade Kendricks for a bag of peanuts. You expect Jerry Jones? Oh, I missed that question. It went away. You know, he's healthy for camp. They said, oh, that's great. Kelce's got 1 or 2 years unless we trade him. I think Kelce's too small. I say this all the time. I think Kelce's too small. I think he gets pushed back. Go back and watch the games. Watch how many times he gets pushed back into Wentz. Sometimes he gets pushed and Wentz has to roll out. He always has bad snaps. He's always going holding or offsides because he's trying to get leverage because he's too small. Put somebody big in there, put Warmack in there, and bang him out. Bang him. Those defensive lines. What happened? Quentin, I don't know. It just disconnected. I had to go out to get the thing back, so it was the only way I could do it. I don't know. Sorry about that. These stupid computers. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't trust them. I don't know them. You know, it's not like the old days. But it's kind of cool because I could never talk to anybody like this in the old days. So, take it. You know. Jason Kelce should get traded, in my opinion. If they can trade him during camp at some point, I would trade him. I don't want Kelce. Thank you. It's my training camp hat. I'm waiting for my green one to come. What's up, Alex? How you doing? Cloud, Apple. I have to do Apple because I don't like Android because there's too many different things. I just like being able to push a button and it works. So I go with Apple more than like Android. I know that you can do more stuff. Yo, Joseph, what's up, buddy? Keep him. Keep who? Kelce? Well, yeah, if you want a salad. Kelce's too small. We should trade for Kyle Fuller. Are they shopping him around? I would be okay with Kyle Fuller, but I'm not giving like a second-round pick or something. If Lane can stay off the PDs, yeah, that's pretty bad. Although, you know, you gotta wonder. Like, I've had issues with drug tests before, okay, and I don't do drugs, and I've had issues. So when I see that I have issues, then I don't trust when they say a guy's tested positive for this, a guy's testing positive for that, because I know that it's bull. Because I've had it happen to me where they said that I had too much water because I don't know why. I took a test before for a job. They said it was too diluted. I had to come back and redo it and everything was fine. But they said it was too diluted. Now these guys get diluted tests and then they get suspended. I don't buy it. Browns have some talented players but don't get recognition because of their team. Browns are the bottom feeders. They stink. But I think the Bears will stink too. Yeah, well, it all worked out for me. I say we trade with them and get Coleman. Are they shopping Coleman? I don't know. Yo, yeah, I did, Joseph. You got your stream up. We can dilute Marcus Smith drug sample. Yeah. Well, I'll buy his jersey. See, every time I buy somebody's jersey, what happens? Every time I buy somebody's jersey, they get cut or they leave. So I'll just buy his jersey and then he'll be gone. The one from the Patriots. Who? I missed the first part of that question, I think, EP Lotion. I think I missed it, so I'm sorry about that. I didn't see what you said, but hey, anything that can make your team better, I'm all for. You know, you make your team better, you can trade for a guy, do it. You want Zachary Orr? Yeah, I wanted Zachary Orr too, but the only thing I'll say about it is I'm a little. Have you heard anything? I know he was working out for the Lions. Nothing happened. I haven't heard anything about him since. It makes me, suspect about what's going on with him. So, I don't know what to think, to be honest with you. Watch Marcus Smith leave and be a beast. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think he has the mindset for it. I mean, just by his attitude alone, he don't look like he has a mindset to be a beast. How much of a big dingbat is Chip Kelly's? Scale from 1 to 10. 12. He's a 12. The only thing that was redeeming about Chip Kelly was Jordan Hicks. You know, Kendricks still needed no depth at linebacker. Yeah, they got to keep him. But I hate him. But if I still can trade him, I would. I would not worry about that. I would trade him. Revis is old. I'll pass. Quentin, shout out. Quentin, shout out. Shout out to Quentin. Whatever that means. I don't know that. All that stuff is like, huh? Trade Kendricks to the Texans or Packers. Trade Kendricks to anybody that'll take him. Trade him. I mean, look, they don't use Kendricks right anyways. Kendricks needs to blitz. They don't even blitz. So why do you have him? I think Kendricks stinks. He's already hurt his hamstring in OTAs. He's already done. Would you sign Revis? I personally wouldn't. No. I think you go in with what you have. I think we're at that point where you just go with what you have. One player from the past you wish you could bring back. I mean, I love anybody in those Buddy Ryan days, but you give me a Terrell Owens right now on this team and you're in his prime, I'll be happy. Trade Kendricks, move Hicks to will linebacker, and Joe Walker start middle. I think I keep Hicks right where he is. I like Hicks right where he is. He's a beast. I think he wins Defensive Player of the Year. I don't want to move him. How long until Howie is gone? I think that Howie Roseman, if it don't work out for the Eagles this year, if they have a bad year, if they struggle, I think he's gone. I think he's gone. I think the setup is coming, and this may be the last year, but it's going to happen. They'll get corners off waivers wire. Yeah, probably. I'm sure they will, but how effective will they be? Look, the whole thing with the corners is, can they just not cost us games? If they can just not cost us games, I think he'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. But, that's, if you don't blitz and you don't get the quarterback, they're going to get murdered. They're going to get murdered. Front seven, how do you play? They'll end up being this year, top 3 or will flop. I don't think they're going to be top 3. I mean, look, if they could be top 10, I'll be happy. I don't think that they're top 3. No, I don't think that. I don't know who gets you your sacks. I mean, if we're really going to break it down based upon what we've seen out of their career, who gets you all your sacks? There's no double-digit sack guy on this team. So you have to hope a rookie does it, or you have to hope Graham does it, because nobody is double-digit sack guy on this team. And that's a shame. So I don't think top 3. Maybe, if we're lucky, if they could be top 10, then that's pretty good. But, we'll have to see. Celtics won Tatum will be better than Fultz. Nah, get the hell out of here, Celtics fan. You're dreaming. You're delusional. Celtic fans are delusional too. I ran into an eagle the other, and I would not shut up. You ran into an eagle the other. I think Burnett will be highly disruptive. Maybe. I hope so. He better be, for where he was picked and who we gave, who was on the board. He better be 12, 15 sack a year guy. He needs to be like that. If he's not Suggs, if he's not getting you 12 sacks, 13 sacks, 14 sacks, then to me it wasn't worth the pick. How much BS was that Tatum didn't make Summer League first team? Yeah, that's crazy. I thought Tatum probably was the best guy in Summer League for the whole Summer League. I thought Lonzo Ball played pretty good at the end in the tournament run. Cox needs to be 10 plus. It's very hard for defensive tackles to get double-digit sacks. It doesn't happen often. they don't usually get double-digit sacks. That usually comes from your ends. So, for Fletcher Cox to go out and get 10 sacks, it would be pretty crazy. The last defensive tackle on the Eagles I can remember doing that was Jerome Brown. So, Jerome Brown could do it, but Fletcher Cox is no Jerome Brown. Not even close. Not even a fingernail. Yo, Luke, what's up? He ain't even a fingernail in his pinky. Jerome Brown was a beast. Jerome Brown dominated. So, I don't think he gets double digits. I think it's got to come from Brandon Graham. Brandon Graham has to get you double-digit sacks. If he gets all those sacks, if he makes it easier for others like Cox and Jernigan. How do you feel about Kyrie not wanting to play for LeBron? I think that's pretty interesting and kind of telling. I mean, he must really not like LeBron. I don't know. I mean, that's pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. And look, I'll take Kyrie. If he wants to come play for the Sixers, I would take him, and I would probably give Fultz up for him. Jags Bucks on the rise. Yeah, I think so too. You suck too. Rex Ryan said Cox was similar to Jerome Brown. Yeah, Rex Ryan said that. Rex Ryan's just saying nice things. He ain't similar to Jerome Brown. Go watch Jerome Brown. Jerome Brown was a monster. Jerome Brown, there's no way. According to Joey Shakes, the Eagles are winning next 10 Super Bowls. I don't think he said that. They ain't winning 10 Super Bowls. They got to win one. We need to just win one. Let's just win one Super Bowl. LeBron pretty much wants to leave it as Kyrie wants to leave it for. Let him go. I like Joey Shakes. He cracks me up. He gets upset though if I talk bad about the Eagles. I know he does. He don't like it. But hey, I gotta say what I gotta say. Cox is good, but Jerome Brown was something special. Shut up, Jags are gonna go 1-15. I think the Jags are gonna be in the wild card hunt because they're gonna have a running game. They're gonna have a running game and they're gonna be in it. If you could watch the Eagles win a Super Bowl, who would you most want to watch them beat? I want them to beat the Patriots. I want them to beat Brady. I want them to beat the best of the best so that nobody can say, oh, well, you beat this team because the Patriots weren't in there. Beat the Patriots, kick the butt, and let's beat them so nobody can ever say you couldn't beat the Patriots or you couldn't beat whoever. That's what I think. I mean, that's my opinion. I want New England. I want Tom Brady. I want Belichick at their best. That's who I would want to beat. I want to beat the best. When will you do a video? When you do Eagles video maker, you said I want soon. I got to do something on that. That's going to be something separate. I got Browns winning 5 to 6 games. Browns? Yeah, I mean that would be a great season for the Browns. Who takes a bigger leap? Hicks or Carson? A bigger leap? Look, I think Carson makes the bigger leap. But I think that Jordan Hicks gets recognition that he should have gotten last year. So he's getting recognition delayed, a year. But a Carson will make the bigger leap. That's what I think. That's what I would say. Definitely. Any chance the Browns beat the overrated Steelers? I mean, there's always a chance, but I doubt it. When's the last time the Browns... I don't even remember the last time they beat. Carson Hicks took a big leap last season. Carson did, but he's got a bigger leap to take. I think Hicks took a huge leap last year. I think Carson did. I think Hicks deserved a lot more recognition last year than he got. I think he'll get some of that this year, and some of it will be based on what happened last year. Carson still has to take a bigger leap. He has to take a bigger leap. Carson has to win some games. He has to win some games at the end. He has to go win some games. It's that simple, I think we could beat the Raiders. I don't know. Ryan Matthews got to go. I'm swinging just 8 pieces of stuff now. That's good. Good for you, Jag. Thoughts on Joe Walker? I like Joe Walker a lot. It was a shame he got hurt. I'm interested to see how he does when he comes back. Yeah, no, I'm saying Wentz will take a huge... Hicks already broke up. Yeah, I agree with that, Holly. I mean, I still think Hicks will be dominant, but I think that people will recognize that he was good last year, too. I think Wentz makes the big jump in terms of the play slowing down for him. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I think. Anyways, but I mean, look, to me, those are the main 2 guys. How about Mills? Mills, look, I give Mills credit because he screwed up a lot last year and he shook it off, and I think that's good. I don't know how good he's going to be. I almost think Mills should be a safety. But, you know, hey, what are you going to do? Mike Williams sucks. Mike Williams sucks? I don't know. You mean the Charger who hurt his back? How did he hurt his back? That's pretty crazy. How did he hurt his back? Does anybody know? I don't know. But I liked him coming out of the draft. He played safety at LSU. Yeah, look, I think Mills would be a better safety because I think he's physical, he's big, and I don't think he's as fast as some of the better corners. But I don't think that he can't play corner. I just think he would have been a better safety. But I'm willing to see what Jalen Mills can do, this summer. Can Ben Simmons get LeBron in Philadelphia? I highly doubt it. I doubt that. I don't like Mills that much too. Cocky for a guy who burned a lot. Well, I guess I don't mean it in terms of him being cocky. I look at it in terms of him being like, I don't know, what are you trying to say? Like, I look in terms of him not letting things bother him, Fournette stinks. I disagree. I totally disagree with that. I think Fournette is a stud. Aaron Grimes may get the nickel. Yeah, he might. I don't think he did, Quentin. I don't even like saying things like that, I can't say things like that. When it's not true, or I don't think it's true. I don't feel right saying it. I don't want to be a jinx on somebody's life. So I don't, I'm not going to repeat that. He was a finger wagging too much left. He was the worst corner in the league according to PFF. Well, yeah, according to PFF. Look, first of all, PFF, I don't buy a lot of their ratings for a lot of things. No, some of them I might, but a lot of them I don't. I don't believe Brandon Graham was the third best defensive end in football. I don't believe the Eagles have the best offensive line in football. And I necessarily don't think the Eagles are going to have the worst cornerback in football. I say Corey Davis, Joe Mixon, John Ross, Christian McCaffrey, and Myles Garrett. I like them all. Rookies to look out for. Yeah, I like Corey Davis a lot. I wanted Corey Davis personally. I like Leonard Fournette a lot. I like Joe Mixon a lot. So, yeah, any one of those. Marcus Powell, PFF does suck. Yeah, I think some of their statistics and the way they come up with some stuff is garbage. I got to tell you. Do you like Barnett? No. Honestly, I don't dislike him. I wouldn't have, whatchamacallit. You don't have to leave, Quentin. I'm just not going to repeat it. That's all. I can't repeat it unless it's true. And if you could show me it's true, I'll do it. But you don't have to leave. I want to put some lotion on his... Look, Barnett may be good, may be great. There were guys I liked. There were guys I liked ahead of him. If you had to bet on it, who will win Rookie of the Year, NBA, NFL? Can't say McCaffrey. I don't think McCaffrey. Why would I say McCaffrey? If I have Rookie of the Year, I'm gonna say Corey Davis or Leonard Fournette. And NBA, I'm gonna say Ben Simmons. I think Ben Simmons wins Rookie of the Year in the NBA. I think he's gonna be a stud. Remember, he didn't play last year. He's still gonna be a rookie this year. So yeah, I would definitely say that. Do you guys want Dante Flowers Jr.? Ezekiel will get suspended. I think they're going to get him out of it. I just got this feeling. What's your biggest concern with the Eagles going into this year? Sacred Eagle. Definitely corner. Definitely cornerback. You got to be worried about the corners. To me, the corners and the front four getting enough pressure, the ends getting enough pressure to help with the corners is what scares me. And if the corners are really bad, then the pressure, it's harder for them to get to the quarterback. If they're really bad, it's harder for the corners to keep covering the receivers. So they both work together. But I would say that cornerback, the passing game for the Eagles, the pass defense for the Eagles scares the hell out of me. It scares me a lot. We will get J.J. Watt. Are you talking about the Eagles? The Eagles will get J.J. Watt? How? How is that going to happen? And by the time we could get him, if he's 30-something years old, I don't want him. How much longer till we stop calling the Cowboys our daddy? I never called the Cowboys our daddy. I called them Satan. They're Satan. They're satanic. They got a little star and helmet, and they're satanic. I don't think they're daddy. They ain't my daddy. Zeke won't be suspended. That whole thing is stupid, and I'm not saying that because I'm a Cowboys fan. I think it's I think they covered it up. I think it was covered up. Something happened. Then all of a sudden there's no reports. Nobody wants to speak. I think Jerry Jones, I think they threw a little cash because they don't want to lose him. And it got covered up. We're talking about the Dallas, right? The Dallas Police Department. You know, the cover-ups, Dallas Police Department, JFK, all that stuff, right? I'm very, you know, I'm very hopeful Jalen Mills will be a good corner, but I don't know. He's got to show me something. We want Chase. You want Chase? Chase Daniel was brutal. That was really bad. I could not stand him. I like Derrick Rowe, but they put him on top receivers. Look, they obviously gave up on Rowe too early because he went to New England and played pretty good, didn't he? So they screwed up. They screwed up. Spendingly, he destroys the Eagles. Sean Lee, Sean Lee's gonna get a big line with somebody knock his head off. I don't Sean Lee. Sidney Jones needs to play at some point this season, in my opinion. I mean, what do you accomplish? What do you accomplish by playing Sidney Jones? Really? If you think he's going to come in, he's not going to come in and then shut somebody down and say, oh, the Eagles secondary is really good now because Sidney Jones is a rookie is playing. He's going to come in. It's going to be fast. He's going to have to adjust to the speed. His mind's going to be swirling. He's going to be half worried about his injury if it's going to hold up. And you know what's going to happen, right? He ain't going to play good. And then he's going to go in all season thinking about all the things he did wrong. I would let him just sit. Let him sit. Let him get healthy a whole year. Let him focus on the mental parts of the game and then come back and feel like he can work into the OTAs, work into the training camp and all that stuff. You know? Lee is 30 now. Lee, yeah, he is 30. So look, I'll take 3 more questions, then I gotta go because I got things to do with the family. So I wanted to come on for an hour. It's been, I guess, almost an hour. And then we'll do this again during the week, obviously. Sidney Jones and bad Achilles still might be our best option. I just don't see why. I don't see how it could help you. If you think about it, how can it be helpful if he's got a bad Achilles? He's not going to play. He's not going to come in and be like shutting people down. It's not going to happen. He's a rookie. He's going to be trying to learn the speed of the game, learn the plays, and he's going to be worried half of the time about his Achilles. I would just let him rest. Let him rest. He's a long-term investment. That's why you get him. He's a long-term investment. Last thing, would you want is to trigger his injury this year? Let him take the year off. Yeah, I would. Yeah, he's still young. Let him take the whole year off. I let him take the whole year off. Personally, we're good. All right, listen, I'm going to go, guys, because it's saying I have a bad connection. I'm about to lose connection again. So we'll do this later. I don't know what's up with the internet today, but it keeps giving bad connection. So I'm going to back out. We'll do this again maybe in a day or two. I'll let you know if you guys want. Let me know.